Hi. Um, Today we have Robin. So she is a spiritual coach, and also she knows about reading and about wellness. She also promotes self care. But let's her to introduce her because she knows.
Thank you so much, Anna, for having me on today. My name is Robin Carlion. I'm from Robin's Authentic Wellness. I am the owner and the creator. I created Robin's Authentic Wellness in 2017. I decided that I wanted to make my career, I finally decided that I wanted to make my career on my passions and what had been coming to me consistently since I was a child, and that would be becoming a spiritual medium. So, becoming a spiritual medium and developing over a very long span of time, there was a lot of challenges that I went through and a lot of amazing, incredible growth of understanding. And that led me into energy. It led me into becoming a certified Reiki teacher. And also, I found my passion in chakras. So those are the three things that I focus on in my business: is the spiritual, the coaching, the Reiki, so allowing levels and layers of energy to be removed, and also to inform people about their own energy.
That's amazing, and thank you for being here and for giving just your time
Thank
and
you.
your space for this. So, well, let's talk about chakras because I think there is a topic that a lot of people is interested about it, and as myself, I don't know a lot about it. So let's just talk about the ABC about chakras. So,
Yes, absolutely.
what are the
So,
chakras?
with the chakras, like I said, it's kind of I developed over really allowing myself to fully embrace being a psychic medium and everything that had to do with that. And on that journey, I learned about our energy and our body's energy. And that led me to, oh my gosh, it's so important to understand each person's energy, our own individual energy, and how we are so unique in every way, and how we have our own amazing, incredible abilities. So, we have 7 main chakras. We have many other chakras, but the main points are the root chakra, which is the base of the spine all the way down to our toes. That would be the red chakra. And then there is the sacral chakra. The sacral chakra, that is below our navel and just above our pubic bone. And that is relationships, that is relationship with ourself, relationship with other people. That the sacral chakra is actually like a really doozy of a chakra because it deals with so much of us as our personal being. So the sacral chakra, it deals with money, abundance, it deals with creativity, it deals with our feelings and our emotions. And just to go back quickly, the root chakra, that is our stability, that is our foundation. So moving on to the solar plexus chakra, that one I call the sunshine within. It is the yellow chakra, and that is just I guess under, or I guess where our ribs start to the top of our belly button. And so that is like kind of in our torso area here. That is the yellow chakra, the solar plexus, our sunshine within. So shining, allowing your inner child to come out, igniting the confidence in yourself. And that's your willpower, that's your drive, that's your goals, your vision, like you're blazing your path forward. And then next is the heart chakra, and that is in the middle of the chest. And that one, so that one would be just where our, what am I saying? where our chest is, and it goes up to our shoulders here. So this one here, this is connection. This one is self-love. This one is unconditional love. This one is forgiveness and connection to the world. So with the unconditional love, something that I like to practice is sending love to the world. And I like to visualize myself, either you can visualize it however you want, but visualize yourself. You could, I don't know, be flying on a plane, you could be flying like Superman, you could be flying however, because it's your imagination. So flying around the world, going to somewhere around the world maybe that you've never been, or to where family is, and to allow to connect with them. And this is all like your imagination, and to connect with them and to let them know that they are loved and that they are supported and that you're thinking about them. That does a huge, incredible amount for raising the vibration of yourself, raising the vibration of other people, and raising the vibration of the world. Every time you do something to raise your vibration, you are raising the vibration of the world. So we also have the electromagnetic frequencies that come out of our heart chakra. So this is amazing for manifestation. So I haven't got to the top 3 chakras yet, but these ones are the thinking and the lower ones are the feeling. So when we bring these ones together and we are so passionate about our goals and our vision, the electromagnetic, when we say our affirmations, when we tell the universe, when we tell source, God, what we want and what we're going towards, you're sending that out to the universe. And that's how the universe can hear what you're saying and then send that back to you. So moving on to the throat chakra. The throat chakra, this one is all about honoring yourself. So honoring yourself as speaking your truth, allowing yourself to lovingly say what you want to say, allowing yourself to not keep things pent up in there. Because when we keep anything pent up and when we are not in that flow, things can start to happen. We can kind of get out of alignment. So we use our voice every single day. So it's so incredibly important that we're saying things that are supportive, that we're saying things that are encouraging, that we're being a cheerleader for ourselves and for other people, and we're sending out those positive vibes. Because again, that increases your vibration and brings you to a higher vibration, where then you are attracting more higher quality energy to yourself. So the more positive it is, the more that you receive in incredible abundance and just really amazing, incredible energy. So the next one, and so these ones are all connected. So the throat, so it's connected to the ear, so listening, but also to the third eye chakra. So the third eye chakra is located here, just above our brows in the center. So, and that's connected to our ears, throat connected to our ears. So listening for messages, listening for guidance. Now, our third eye chakra is our intuitive mind. So our intuition, we are trusting ourselves. We are, so when I say listening, so I'm not saying that, I mean, for me being a medium, yes, I can hear things, but what I'm saying when I say listen is listening to that knowing, listening to that intuition, listening to the thoughts that come into your head, and they're like, remember to lock the door. Don't forget your keys. Your sunglasses are over there. So it's that voice that comes in your head, or your intuition, your intuitive mind. Make sure you submit this today, or don't forget to deposit this into the bank, or to pay that. So those things that we tend to think that our reminders are just things that pop into our head. That's actually our intuitive mind. And that's our guidance. Those are those messages. That's what I mean by listening. So listening to the messages, because when you start to listen on a regular basis and you don't dismiss, it's absolutely incredible. It's absolutely amazing how aligned you can be with your energy. So the last one is the crown chakra. And so the crown chakra, this is located just above your head. And even if you do try now, you may and you may not be able to feel the energy when you put your hand above your head. So for me, I practice hours and hours every day of meditation, of Reiki, of doing all sorts of energetic work for myself so I can always be 100% for my clients. But so it may differ, I'm not sure, but it's just an incredible, awesome feeling when you can feel that energy above. And so this is where our crown chakra is. And you can visualize a lotus flower. So a lotus flower with infinite petals. So just imagine them opening and opening and opening, and just like this very soft flowers, and it's just opening, and just imagine that source, that God is sending down this beautiful white light, and it's coming down through your lotus flower, your crown chakra, and it's moving through your body, but it's also coating your body with this gorgeous white, even lilac, violet color of protective energy. So this is your knowing. This is the connection to the universe. This is the connection to God, to source, whatever you want to call it, whatever you believe in. It's our higher power, and it's your connection to higher power. So we are always being downloaded information that the universe wants to send us in our own unique way. And one thing that I like to point out is sometimes when we have those days that we can kind of feel sluggish and we're like, oh my gosh, like I'm not being productive, and I feel like I just want to sit on the sofa and be a couch potato. Allow yourself to think, you know what, maybe I received like a really big download of energy. Maybe all I need to do is rest and just allow myself to be this day, and not to beat myself up, and just to allow yourself and your body to align to your own unique energy, because we all have amazing, incredible abilities that we were all born with to share. So it is our responsibility to align our chakras, to know about our chakras and our personal energy, and to move forward so we can help ourselves and help other people as well. And that's it.
Yeah, that's amazing. I was thinking about each quality of one of each of the chakras. And I was thinking, how can we relate that with fitness and wellness? And one thing that resonates with me is the listening part, because sometimes when we are training or we are doing workouts, sometimes we're just get out on all of that, and then we continue running or we continue doing workouts, and we don't listen to our body because maybe we are getting tired because we want to do the workout. We don't listen what our body is saying. So I think that resonates with me a lot, because if you train or if you do exercise and you are not aware of what you are doing and what are those signs that your body is sending you, you can get hurt and you can get pain, and it could be something later on severe. So my question is, how can we align the other chakras like on a fitness level? So how can we like
Yeah, absolutely. That's perfect. Thank you. So on a fitness level, so the root chakra, extremely important. So the root chakra, that is about taking action. That is about physicality. So that's about moving your body and honoring your body and taking care of your body. So that is the movement, the exercise. And yes, when we do things, we can kind of get excited about a new program, and we can kind of go gun ho. So allowing ourselves to just say, hey, you know what, I am going to see results if I'm consistent. So with that consistency and that relationship with self, so like root chakra, that is that action. The sacral chakra, that is the being in tune with your body. That solar plexus, that's like, yes, you know what, we're going to do this, but we're going to devise a plan. And the solar plexus, that's all about being responsible for yourself. The heart chakra, that's like, hey, you know what? Let's do this. Let's love ourselves. Let's love ourselves no matter what we look like. Looking in the mirror, that's also sacral chakra. Looking in the mirror, doing your mirror work. So that's looking in your eyeballs in the mirror and telling yourself that you believe in yourself, that you love yourself. And let me tell you, that works amazing. That works wonders. You'll probably have tears. You're probably going to feel silly about it, but it works. And it's so, so profound. So with the heart chakra, again, yes, it's just letting it be. Because when you're doing that workout program, when you're doing things for yourself, yes, you're going to see the results if you are consistent with it, if you're putting the right foods in your body, and I mean, there's so much guidance, and I know that you can help with that guidance for the fitness part of it. But yes, for the energy, it's all about believing in yourself, being consistent. So with the throat chakra, it's that encouraging. You're encouraging yourself, and it's okay to talk to yourself. You aren't going to be crazy if you're like, let's do this, we've got this, let's not go so hard today, let's kind of take an easy day, and that you're reassuring and that it's okay. Always positive words, and always saying positive affirmations. And so with your intuitive mind, yes, it's your intuitive mind is going to tell you, you know what, today is not going to be a really heavy workout. Maybe it's going to be like a light workout. So take the cues that you're receiving from the universe, because there's always a reason, and things are always going to work out. You might say, like, if you had, like, I don't know, maybe like a 40-minute workout planned, and you only got 20 minutes done. So say that, because maybe you were interrupted or something happened. So that 20 minutes, you're going to find when things kind of unravel themselves, you'll kind of find that, you know what, maybe something else came up. Like maybe you got a client, or maybe you got to speak to a family member, or maybe you got a call from a friend. Like there's always something, there's always a reason. There's always a meaning behind everything that happens. And then with your crown chakra, the crown chakra and the root chakra are extremely important to keep in balance. So when I teach about chakras in my courses, it's imperative that you have the crown chakra aligned and the root chakra aligned, because you're going to find it's just such a more of a smooth alignment in your body. So it's that belief in yourself. It's that knowing, hey, you know what, regardless of what you believe in, and even if you do believe in religion, or if you don't believe in religion, just knowing that there is something that's bigger than us out there, and knowing that that is a support system for all of us, and it is a guidance system, and things unfold exactly how they're supposed to unfold. And it's really interesting, because I had something happen this morning where it was something. Anyway, it was all about trusting. It was all about trusting the process. And I just said it out loud, like, I trust that everything's going to work out exactly the way that it's supposed to. And boom, it did. It's like the universe just answered me, like right then and there. You have these profound moments when you're really, really connected with yourself, and it's like you're like co-creating with the universe when you have that knowledge of your own body's energy. So with the fitness, you can do wonders, and just listening to your body, feeding your body the right foods, keeping consistent and keeping active with your body.
And I love what you say, that it's about trusting the process. because in anything on life, if it's fitness or is it not fitness, in work life, in everything, we have goals, and we are always so working so intense to reach that goal. But we have to work also in the process, and we have to enjoy that process. It's not just reaching that goal and that's it. It's all the long run that we are doing to find that goal. So that process, it's what we have to enjoy, and we have to listen, and we have to be aware of that, because it's all about being aware and being mindful that we're on that process. So I just love what you say that. And well, one of the questions that I have, it's how do we know if our chakras are not aligned, and how can we align them? And also, are we are going to align them all of one, or we can just work one by one, or everything has to be aligned to work out, or how does that work?
So now, because we are human beings, and because, like, for instance, say like a cat or say like a dog, you know how people would say like they have like this really like really good sixth sense, like they can sense things. Well, they don't have bills, they don't have jobs, they just lie around and like, when am I going to go pee and when am I going to eat? And so basically those are the only two things. I mean, they get lots of love, and you know, they're the kings and queens of our homes. So with with the like everyone else except for humans, we have jobs, we have bills, we have responsibilities. So the best thing that we can do, and yes, unless we're monks sitting on the top of a mountain meditating all day, that's where you're going to find that true alignment. Now, I meditate multiple times a day, and a lot of other people do as well. As long as you are doing things to clear your body. So for instance, meditating, and I'm talking so crown chakra, so meditating, and also your third eye, so meditating, reading, doing puzzles, I said reading, so really like practicing doing affirmations, practice doing things that are repetitive. So with meditation, it's exercise for the brain. So just how we have to exercise our physical body, we also have to exercise our brain. So also with our throat chakra, like I said, by speaking our truth, by not holding things in. So if there's something that we don't like or that we don't feel aligned with, and we're like, well, you know what, I don't feel like I'm very confident to say something. In my experience, and through when I was a child, because I had anxiety, I was terrified to speak out loud. I was terrified to be picked, like even in school, like, oh my gosh, please don't pick me. And so when that happens, we do have to push ourselves to talk about it. And I know when I used to stand up for myself, when I'm like, you know, that's not right, it was so difficult for me. I used to cry and like not be able to, like, you know how you kind of cry and you kind of are gasping for breath kind of thing. That was me when I was a kid, and even like a teenager, when I would stand up for myself. And you got to like go through that difficult stuff before you get to where it's really easy. And that is what it is for the whole entire body and for each chakra. You got to go through the difficult stuff to get to the other side. It's just like when, like for instance, with the root chakra. So the root chakra, fear. So if we are afraid to take action, you have to really work and practice. And I'm saying, like, you don't push yourself, you have to do it. You take those baby steps. You take those baby steps in order to do that. So it might be a longer process, but there's no race. You're not in competition with anybody else. And that's what people have to remember as well, is just because some person is doing this and looks fantastic and seems their whole life is in order, there may be other things where they have a lot of feelings, they have a lot of pent up things. There's no competition. Everyone has their own stuff to deal with. So the purpose here for us human beings on earth, is for us to live our journey and to not worry about what anyone else says or thinks. And that's also solar plexus. So solar plexus, inner child. What I like to use is saying that you have your blinders on. So whenever you are wanting to do something for yourself, you want to take action, you want to, whatever it is, any goals that you have, don't listen. Don't listen to anybody. I'm saying don't listen to the naysayers. Don't listen to the naysayers. Don't say it to the people that don't necessarily understand. Surround yourself with your tribe. So surrounding yourself with your tribe, the people that understand you, the people that are your cheerleaders, that's representing the root chakra, the sacral chakra, the solar plexus chakra, really connecting and finding those people that are just like you. And so just please don't waste your time on trying to explain your dreams and your goals to people that just don't get it. So that's another way to align. So it's really taking that action, doing the difficult things to get to the awesomeness on the other side of that. So just like that, breaking through that fear, you have to break through that barrier of fear to get on the other side. And then you're like, wow, why didn't I do this before? Like, why did it take so long? But that's how we learn. That's how we learn. And we are supposed to learn from every single experience that we have.
I love that. And I love that you say that we need to be surrounded of people who are like us, but also that they want, I mean, if I admire someone, I would like that person to be part of my group, because you have to be surrounded of people who you admire and who are like similar goals than you. And they are also positive goals, because if you're with a group of people that they are not so positive, or they are always judging, or they are like not a good people, like it's not like they are bad, but they are not aligned with what you want and with what you want to reach in life, that won't help you. So you need to surround that people from people that will help you, that you admire, and they also you want to be like them. So that's a powerful message.
Exactly. And yes, surround yourself, and that's what I like to do, is surround yourself that empower you, surround people that inspire you. So also, like, we have different groups of friends. So we have yeah, different groups. We have like our tribe, and then we have, like, our families, and sometimes our families don't necessarily understand. And so then we just have those other friends that are kind of like are, how we all have different types of friends and friendships. So really it's about kind of being picky and choosy on what you share. So and also remember that you're never alone, because you have that relationship with yourself. And if there's ever a time where you're feeling like you're hermiting, or you just feel like you're kind of like going within, knowing that your relationship with yourself is so important, but your relationship with God, source, the universe, you're never alone. You always have someone to talk to. And if you really listen and you really practice it, you'll hear them talk back.
Yeah, you are that's important. You are never alone. And even when you feel like you are in the worst place and in the worst situation, you have to be mindful that you are not alone, and you just need to close your eyes, breathe, and then just start listening with your
Yeah.
eyes closed. Okay, so I think there's a lot of that we can talk about it. So I think we're running out of time, but I would love to do
Okay.
this again in other time, and talk about more about this chakras and the spiritual. So I don't know. One last question is, what could you say to other girls that they're outside, and what can you sell to them when they are feeling like sad, or they are feeling gloomy, or maybe they are those days that, oh, I don't want to do anything, I just want to lie in bed. What can you say to them, to what can they do to reach
Absolutely.
that day?
Yep. So I did touch on that a little bit before, where you kind of just have to sit with it and to know that we don't always have to be on. So we don't always have to be 100% productive. We do want to show up for ourselves, but showing up for yourself can just be like you're lying in bed and the first thing you do when you open your eyes is like the best remedy for that is gratitude. So practicing gratitude and like literally waking up, opening your eyes and saying, thank you for me waking up this morning. Thank you for my comforter. Thank you for my bed. Thank you for my pillows. Thank you for maybe your dog or your cat sleep with you. So thank you for the warmth. Thank you for the love. Thank you for my toothbrush. Thank you for my toothpaste. So it's always like what you have. So what you have, and you're grateful for everything that you have. That really changes the vibration really quickly. So if anyone is feeling low, practice gratitude, because that is absolutely incredible. And then those affirmations. So practicing affirmations and you can I can send some affirmations that you can share for each chakra. And so you can say like, I am stable. I am fearless. I have an amazing relationship with myself. I love myself. I love the way that I look. I have a great fire inside of me that I am going to achieve these goals, and I send love out to the world. I send unconditional love to every single person, because it's detached, right? It's unconditional love. So it's not romantic love, it's unconditional. You're sending it out, you're just blanketing the earth with this unconditional love. It doesn't matter who it goes to, it's going to be received by the people that are wanting and attracting to receive that. And then there's the affirmations where I speak my truth. And there's the affirmations where I don't hold anything in and I let it out and I allow myself to be clear. And then there is my intuitive mind. I allow my third eye chakra to be open. I allow myself to receive messages. I listen to the messages. And then you can say for the crown chakra, I am open to receive. And that is massive. When you say, I am open to receive on all different levels. I am open to receive abundance in all ways, shapes, and forms. Those things, gratitude and affirmations, that changes like mindsets, that changes moods, and when you practice it. So please don't ever think that it's going to be like an instantaneous thing. It's something, it'll bring your mood better. Also journaling where you could write novels depending on how you're feeling, and having like a journal beside your bed. And even if you do feel sad that day, bawl your eyes out while you are writing. Let it all out. You got to get it out. You don't want to keep it pent up. And just really focus on the relationship that you have with yourself. So, but also don't ever beat yourself up. And that's the one thing. Don't ever feel guilty. Don't ever feel shame that you didn't do the whole to-do list, or that you didn't even get out of bed. Allow yourself, like I said, you might be receiving something really big from the universe. And remember, we're all unique individuals and we all have our own specific abilities. So for instance, I'm a psychic medium. I can see way into the future, but for past life regression, there's way better people that have like, that's what they do. And it's absolutely incredible, but we all have our own specific things. There's also like, for like doctors, There's people that are meant to be doctors. There's people that are meant to be healers. There's people that are meant to be personal trainers, you know, and there's people that are meant to be nutritionists. So, and it's finding your passion and allowing yourself to be happy. And it's okay if you don't know what your passion is, because we're going to change, we're going to transition. And that's what life is about, is transitioning and moving and going through different cycles. Because when we go through these cycles, when you look back on your life and you look back on everything that you've been through and everything that's happened for you, good and bad, you realize all of the skills that you've learned.
That's true.
And you're just like, wow, I'm like a wealth of knowledge.
Yeah, you don't know where you stand right now until you really reflect on what happened in the past. So that's we should do that. And I think journaling, it's a good way to do it, like keeping track. Okay, so thank you so much. You have your Facebook group, so we are going to share it, and also we're going to share your Instagram account and your website. And I don't know, what are the activities that you constantly do on your social media so people can follow you?
So I have my R.A.W community. So that is a Facebook R.A.W community, and that's where I share affirmations. That's where I share tips. But what it's really known for is the live chakra readings. So on Tuesday mornings, I post it at 6 a.m. I'll have 4 cards, and the 4 cards, they'll kind of like be like this on a piece of paper, and then you choose the one that you resonate with. And if you resonate with more than one, then choose more than one. So then I come on live at 7 and I do the readings. So if you are looking to learn more about chakras, this is where you would want to begin, is just coming, doing the readings. And what I do is you comment like card number 1, 2, 3, 4, and I'll tag you in the video, and then you watch it whenever you want. So I usually have some people watch it live. Some people watch it in the evening later when I do it, after I do it. And then a lot of people watch it the next day or maybe a couple of days after. So whenever you want to watch it, but it's all channeled, and it's amazing, incredible information that's coming from source, that's coming from spirit. And it has to do with that chakra, and it's the chakra that you resonated with energetically. And then also, I do have Monday readings. So I do energetic readings, and actually the card for this week is courage. So having that courage. And so I do the weekly readings. That is in like the Facebook page, that is in the Facebook community. That's also on YouTube as well. So with YouTube, I am restarting my tarot videos. So I've been really called to do tarot and oracle, and that's just starting. So at the end of this month, I'll have all of the July readings for all of the astrological signs uploaded on my YouTube. So please follow, and that's exclusive to YouTube, as the chakra cards are exclusive to the R.A.W community.
That's great. Thank you so much for sharing, and thank you so much for your time and for all your positive spiritual and message, because I just love it, and that's what we need in this life and in this world that it's crazy. And yeah, I hope we can have another conversation soon, because there's a lot of more to talk.
Yeah.
And thank you so much.
Thank you so much. Thank you for having me on today. I absolutely love this. You have a beautiful, gorgeous energy, and I'm so very grateful. Thank you.
Thank you.